Hi, I'm Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. I'm doing something a little different this evening. I've gotten home from Dollar Tree and I wanted to show you some of my new finds. These florals I've shown in some of the tours I've done, but these are so beautiful. The autumnal color palette is so vibrant, and I have plans to make some really pretty arrangements with these. You can see I've picked up some stems that have some pumpkins on them that are kind of a velvet texture. The berries have a very realistic quality. They have different sizes of some of these other berries. And I just very pleased with the florals. So that will be, you'll be seeing that in an upcoming video next week when I put together some craft projects. Now the next find are these pumpkins, and they really have a nice quality. They have a knit texture, reminds me of sweater material. And I picked up these three colors that I'm also going to work into an arrangement. I also have picked up, I hadn't seen these before, these are burlap covered frames. I've seen the frames that have the canvas overlay, but I thought these might be fun to craft with. So I picked up 3 of those. I also picked up this fun sign. They had another one with the apple pie recipe, but I don't think this needs any embellishment. It's just a very cheerful fall decor item. This was something new. The Crafter's Square had these tear out palettes. So very handy for using paint and just tearing off the sheets one by one as you do various projects. For my little grandson, I was so pleased. They always have so many nice toys, Matchbox cars, and activity books. And this is a little, he's not that old, he's only 2, but I thought he might have fun nonetheless learning to trace and write some of the alphabet letters with some of the various activities. I picked up as well these galvanized pigs, and I picked up 2 of them. I'm planning to give 1 as a gift, but I thought they were really cute. All of these items are $1.25. The vases, these cylindrical vases are some of my favorites, and I have done so many different craft projects using these. I wish I could tell you that this was my own good idea. I picked up 1 of these as well, but I actually learned a trick from the Crafty Guy, who has a channel, is very popular, and I just discovered him, and he pointed out that he discovered that if you remove the lid will actually fit on the cylindrical vase. So that enables you to use this vase in a variety of ways. Very versatile. You could use it as a canister for candy or any kind of maybe a collection of shells. So I thought this was a very clever discovery that he made to be able to use them this way. And I purchased 2 to make snowmen out of them this winter. If you stack them on top, I did that last year, you can make a cute snowman, and then you have 2 lids available to cover your vases if you so choose. I also picked up some of the calendars. Now my favorites are these 3. This is 1, it's the Pathways, and there's a very beautiful picture on the cover, and correspondingly inside the calendar there's a beautiful picture, and it has a very inspirational verse. So I plan to do a project next week with this image, and I'm actually going to use some paint and highlight some of the areas with acrylic paint and then frame it. I also plan to make a magnetic board using this image. Some other calendars that I chose that I know are very popular is the Farm Life. I wanted to show you, I opened the Farm Life calendar, And my favorite picture is the cow on the front, but there are some other really nice images, and I've made some projects already using these, and I have more ideas planned for next week. But they're really cheerful pictures, and I think they offer a lot of possibilities. I was especially happy that the cow not only is imaged in here, but it's also part of the cover. That enabled me to use the cover as well as the inside picture to make this. I purchased one of these wooden blocks here, plaques I should say, from the Dollar Tree Plus. And then what I did was I adhered some of the wallpaper decor to give it the paneled look. So it kind of had a barn weathered wood look behind. Then I used one of the pages of the cow images, and then I cut out the cover of one of the calendars so that it had more of a substance, and that gave it, you can see, this 3D effect. I love the shadowing that you get by having the overlay. I also used some of Dollar Tree's burlap ribbon, and I cut it in half so it wouldn't cover too much of the paneled look. But I think it just turned out so well, and that's just one example of some of the projects that I plan with these wonderful calendars. The next thing I have here is some of the galvanized metal, and they are in the crafter square, and they come with the twine, and my plan for these is to use this image on the cover, and that's all I'll say now. Let it be a surprise next week, but I do plan to use some of these images on these galvanized pieces. The window clings were also fully stocked, and I chose this batch. I thought they were very cheerful, and here are some that have the Thanksgiving motif as well. I'm always very, very excited to look at the different wall decals that the Dollar Trees sell, and each store offers its own selections, and I thought these would be quite beautiful adhered to this vase. So my plan is next week to adhere these and use the decorative vase with some of the florals that I've purchased. Going through my pile here, I also found in the Birch and Vine collection these little standing signs. Some of them said home, some said love, and I have a fun project planned where I'm going to use some of the calendar images on here. And again, I'll surprise you with that next week. Moving through the pile, I bought another activity book for my little grandson. And not to be forgotten, our little dog Daisy. They had these. I hadn't seen these before. These were little toy bins. And I've bought a lot of these kind of organizers for my closet and craft room. But this is the first one I had seen that had the pet motif, the little dog bones and paws. And all you do is just open it up, and then you lay this into the bottom, and that gives it its form. And Daisy, you can see her sleeping over there. I'll ask my son to show you Daisy asleep. And there she is. And we're gonna fill that with toys for Daisy. And speaking of toys, over in the plush section, I couldn't resist the little Berenstain Bears. I always read these books to my sons when they were growing, and I just thought they were so cheerful and well made for $1.25. So I did pick up 2 of those as a nice memento of happy memories. And I have done lots of projects with these silver trays. My plan with this one is to paint it and use this decal. So these silver trays are so versatile and very, very pretty. I made a lot of these for Christmas last year as well. Next is this cheerful sunflower inspired mug, and I purchased one of the creamy white saucers to go with it. Again, I purchased it for a craft project that I have in mind, and I think you're going to really enjoy seeing what I do with these. And let's see what else I have in the stack. I have some more galvanized pieces. I bought the back of this truck, which again, I have a fun project in mind for this, using some window clings. I have more, but let's see. Let me see if I can get through. I bought some of these chargers, and again, these are intended for craft projects. I am going to do some calendar images with these. And speaking of images, I bought something that was very neat. I just have to find it under here. Kind of got a tower of things I wanted to show you. I purchased some maps of, here they are down on the floor. I purchased this world map, and you can see the sticker is actually two-sided. So when they're put together, when the two stickers are put together, it forms the world map. So again, I have a fun craft project in mind using these as well as these two boards. I'm going to cover up the stars, and I'm just going to put the two boards together and do a project with the world maps. Well, that will conclude once I show you this last item. This was so cute, and what I did with this is I purchased some colorful tipped matches, and you see if you just fill it up, and then on the back you attach a strike sticker. They sell those on Amazon, and if you notice in stores, matches containers that you can strike the match against can be very pricey, and this for $1.25 with the matches really does make a very cheerful and functional item. You can see these are an example of the strike stickers. So all you have to do is attach one or two of the stickers to the back, and then you can take one of your matches and strike it, and it's very handy and very cheerful to have on your counter. I hope you've enjoyed the haul. I look forward to having you visit my channel again. I would love for you to consider subscribing, and I look forward to posting another video next week when I use some of these items in some inspiring craft projects. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you, and take care.